to make it to that point where 5-on-5s will be king.
Jirax, he was looking for a gank on mid. Instead now, he moves up towards the top lane. Kuro's coming in with an extra stun, and they've got an opportunity right now here on Faith. Wait for the extra stun timer as he starts to run himself away. There's your first Malefice. Jirax, he needs to get in front of him and get the body block off. Can't do it, so just physically attack him down, and Faith will be the first blood going in favor of Team Liquid. Jirax, however, is stuck in the tree. The Sunstrike is still such low level, and he'll boulder himself to safety.
Putting pressure.
It's happening again. You can initiate down on bottom lane over on Mind Control, but he's just so tanky. And Mind Control, okay, with the Fidget Block, consumes at the Fairy Fire. He's dropping down very, very low. At the same time, up on top lane, you're actually going to lose Faith to the 3-man gang. So both safe lanes were able to find the pickoffs on the offlaners.
I think both these offlanes are super scary. That like, you make so much effort to try and get it, and it's not ever guaranteed unless you have an AoE disable like the Enigma does.
I do like, though, that Liquid is going to get a lot more of this offlane now. It's harder for the Slarks to be able to contest this Tidehunter just because you can continuously use the
lane.
Anchor Smash.
The kick, it actually connects over on Shadow.
Yeah,
but he still breaks free and moves over, and this actually baited Mind Control to come out a little bit further. With the Sunstrike from Nightmare setup, Shadow gets the perfect tether off. Can Mind Control survive this? His Anchor Smash hasn't done enough. He's moving back towards the tower. Jirax can't create space, and he actually backs up Shadow. He comes back in to get me. Jirax punishing Wings, who get overconfident. That's a big kill to take. Jirax, he was the walking wound of the bottom lane. At the same time, Kuro will actually get picked off.
Perfect for Kuro because it's still 9 at that point. He could have gone for the dive, but now Mind Control's in trouble.
He's going to trigger off the Ravage to try and survive with the Anchor Smash. The kick is there to connect the border. Jirax, you are so beautiful. Find the kill over on the Slark. Ice with a fidget, however, again, a rebuttal kill. Taking out Mind Control on that, bringing that talent down, and that's the first Ravage.
More like 20 minutes is what we're looking at, but when they have Mech, the Lone Druid is kind of coming online, and that gank on mid.
It's going to be difficult, but maybe not impossible. Not once you get that 9-meta set up. They got Echo Slam as well as normal stun, and with a Sunstrike from the Invoker. Say goodbye to your Phantom Lancer. It was Liquid who was trying to poke for something else, and with the haste runes have to back off the top lane.
That is the one big thing. Like we really feel that Earth Spirit is one of the strongest heroes in the game right now, but just because he has this really long initiation range and incredible disables, he is a little lacking on damage. You could see it in that situation right there where the Beastmaster
Mind Control
wasn't that close.
Fissure, stun. They're going to look for the leash as well. That damage on the Shadow is high. The Sunstrike's coming in, but Mind Control reads it. He'll Anchor Smash again. Now in comes Kuro. He can black hole through, but it's too late. Shadow, no! Oh boy!
And that should have been the 3rd kill on this.
They're starting up on top, but I think Wings going to be really sad they did this. Kuro, they're going to roar on him with a Sunstrike. Jirax spin script up. The 2 supports are controlled. Midnight Pulse will go down, but Kuro is dying right now to the Necros. How does he get himself out of this one? With extra help, maybe that's the way to do it. The rest of Liquid bringing in the support. Matumum and Lance now off cooldown. Will chase down the Beastmaster with a doppelganger forward. He doesn't actually have the Phantom Rush just yet. He's going well deep under the tower. Ice is rotating over. This Earthshaker has been everywhere at the right time. Doppelganger is on cooldown for 3 seconds, but Tolman doesn't have a way out. The Sunstrike's going to connect the axe as well. It goes on, only hits once. Doppelganger is up. Here he goes, but Ice is waiting for it. He doesn't have Fissure. 3 seconds, but the tower, that'll do the job. And the PL will be punished.
Feels antsy almost. They want to make something happen at all times. They want to try to open up the map. But when you constantly do that and Wings plays this defensive style...
It's what they're doing. The kick's going to come out. Jirax was prepping for it. The Tidehunter Mind Control was so far down. Now they know that Innocence as well as Ice, they're in the tree line. You do have Ravage available, but will not be required. Innocence is going to lock himself in the trees. But the Doppelganger, they break through that. The Fidge on
No
way!
way!
No! He doesn't get out. There was still enough illusions for this. They get the kill over on the Bane, but the trade-off is your tier 1 tower.
He's actually throwing his summons in the mid lane.
Going to go for the kick. He needs to keep that control over on the Beastmaster. Roar will happen. He got Gush and Malefice, but Jirax is going down. Everything is just being brought together. A magnetic personality is Shadow. He also goes up for Kuro. Liquid are losing too many heroes across the map. Mind Control now. The Echo Slam. Finally controlled. The Ravage has to buy space. Savage Roar working with it. Ice. He'll go down underneath the tower. Finally, money coming the way and an entangle as well. Fada, he needed this. A double kill for him. They'll BT forward on the back of that PL. Maybe with the Sunstrike. Fada, the Druid got nailed! Fate's still on the run! Matumum will finish up the job that Fada did start. That presence of mind. Wings get the snipe.
They only lost... They still had a somewhat favorable matchup just here in this mid lane. Matuma, man, they're looking for it again. They have so much initiation on them.
They'll have to start with the fissure once again and then jump in, follow-up stun, the Sunstrike, a lot of damage. The PL brought down, it was actually the Bane's final nuke. They put him under and the tier 2 tower can be exposed. Meanwhile, Fada caught in the tree lines. The kick from Jirax will buy a little bit of space for the lone druid to maybe walk back out. He's got no mana and now no life. Brought down by the movement of Shadow, and he actually leashes the Tidehunter. There's no ravage, there's no control. The kick comes in from Jirax, but nothing can stop Shadow, especially when you tornado the Tidehunter up. There's a lot of momentum up in the air, but he still falls down to death. Team Liquid, they are on the ropes right now.
And this is the part where the Slark can get really in these team fights in somewhat of a neutral position. Maybe Wings, when they they find that opening, they take that kill, they're not able to immediately go high ground and take a lane.
Oh, Ice jumps in, goes for the instant Echo Slam. You have the follow-up silence on the way, but the Sunstriker still will connect over on Kuro. He's so low, but Ice ticked down, but you've got Shadow instantly there for the rebuttal. Team Liquid, do you want to try and push for more? The only opportunity you've actually got is Innocence. With that land sport, Matulman does have Diffuser Blade, a chance is available, and he goes through Innocence pretty quickly. That gives a double kill, actually, to Kuro's Enigma after death. And dedication on Shadow, but you see Ice position. He is exactly where he needs to be, just in the tree line, off out of vision of Team Liquid. And now, there's your jump, over on Mind Control. The silence there from Jirax, but Shadow just dark packs it off. And Ice, he's so good, but no, he jumps in, there's your Echo Slam. Tornado will fly through, but the Earthshaker's already going to go down. Mind Control being focused, he just wants to TP out, and will he? No! Not successful, so close, and the Raw's on Kuro. You're going to lose both your big AoE controllers for Team Liquid. The Tumbleman is going to get out just in the nick of time. Back to base, War.
Position from Liquid for their two supports. It's not the fight they dreamed of, for sure. And it's not probably the nastiest fight that Liquid has encountered just yet, but it is another small opening where Wings might be able to get a range strikes here. They're going to go back in. Shadow's just like, yeah, I'll take this. I still got Aegis.
Well, what's Matulman really going to do to him? Like, okay, you can burn off a little bit of the mana. The racks actually had to be fortified, but up on top lane, you've now got the Beastmaster attacking into the melee racks. They're being poked and prodded on all sides unwillingly. Maybe if you can get entangled, there's 2 attacks into the Savage Roll, which actually didn't even connect on Faith.
That's a gem.
Oh, the Aegis is down. They're going to be able to play. Oh, but no, the
Fisher! Kuro, there's nothing else to really follow up, however. Shadow as well as Ice, they're all over it. And Shadow will keep going for the kills. Jumps forward, now away, up on top lane. Fada, he's going to go down to the Invoker. He was locked inside the Ice Wall. Ravage be committed. They need that damn kill, but Shadow, he does back, but it's too late. Innocence will also drop the Fissure. More space being created. The Feast Grip, but Thunder! There it is. He's able to find the pick. They look for more. Jirax wants a kill over an Ice, the Thorn in the Liquid side. They will bring him down. He won't be able to fight. They kick his corpse away, respecting the dead, obviously.
Not a whole lot that they can do, and that's why Wings, despite the scariness that these two heroes naturally present, they're just going to go for it anyways.
Well, they try and get that kickoff, not going to work. Beastmaster roars, instantly goes onto that that Earth Spirit, and when they push back, they find the kills. The double buybacks are on their way. Kuro to the front lines, but who are you going to control? Innocence looks to be the only target that Liquid can go onto, but the Echo Slam, Ice will arrive. They still allowed Mind Control to move forward. The proc of the Kraken Shell, Ice will go down. Matulman being a real issue right now. Shadow doesn't have enough damage. The bear is still alive. This was the only summon. But really, what's the cost? You've still lost your entire mid lane. Your melee racks on the top is going down.
Really great positioning in both Game 1 and Game 2. You're unlikely to be able to get those big team fight ultimates.
The BTs are coming in. They asked for the call. That was a ping from miles away. And that TP came so quickly. 3 seconds before the initiation happened, it was Faith who was pinging the creep wave, and they both went at a 20k deficit of gold in the back of your mind and 14k for experience.
Yeah, a few more of those and maybe Liquid can
now the Raw, they go over on Kuro. That deafening blast, the mech will keep him alive a little bit longer. But his Poker, he's such a cannon with the Sunstrike on Mind Control. The damage is too much. He can't run himself away. The Ravage, however, it'll hit. Maybe they can turn. Matulman's got space. The kick will fly through with the BKB to protect the Shadow for the moment. Innocence can't really find a good target. He's going down. Matulman's walking over them. BT is bringing in extra help. Invoker ball back into the game, but Jirax kicks him once again. The Bear's focusing on him. They need to keep that Invoker out of this fight. This might be a Shadow's down. The PL, they find another one. They just keep going. The Fissure. Ice comes in with a kick again. Jirax just keeps going to work, but the Beastmaster, he wants to go in just a second. 5 seconds till Roars off cooldown. Holy cow, I can't believe Liquid actually had
You win, but you still lose. Wings get the Roshan into their hands. The house always wins at this point.
They're underneath a Hawk, and that Observer Ward from Jirax, they thought Innocence, they try and go over, and Beastmaster double kick! They've got Connect on as well! Innocence wants to walk out here, but Matoma jumps forward. The Beastmaster in a world of hurt. Too many illusions around. The Sunstrike won't hit a real hero. They're going to lose the Bane too! Ice, hang him the tree line. Where's the Invoker? He wants to burn down Kuro, but Jirax, this guy, he has tasted blood and he wants more. Vada moves forward, but now Shadow, how much respect do you give?
This is so good because we're praising
For them getting any sort of farm, that they just had to send their summons for.
Mid lane, Tornado, Kuro is going to be picked up by this one, and with the BKB from the Invoker, he wants to fight. Kuro, he got bashed up, Kuro needs that black hole. He'll look at Shadow. Will they have enough? They can't see him, they can't attack him. Beastgrip actually dragging Kuro out of the black hole. He'll go down, the Fissure is there. Shadow's going to survive until the Ravage, and the gut. My controller bring down the Slug. There is still so much control with Ice, Echo Slam, Matamaman. He's down for the count. No buyback available on both the Lone Druid as well as the PL. Enigma, they're actually going to find Jirax.
They don't have Black Hole. Jirax is just trying to lead them on a ghost chase at this point in time, getting away from them.
They're chasing
them away from the base a little bit.
They are chasing a long way for this.
I mean, they know they've got plenty of time. They can afford to chase down this kill, and will still have a full minute before the Phantom Lancer is back up. So they claim that kill. They turn right back around, and this should be Negas. I can't really see how Liquid can defend with neither of their break ultimates and neither of their carries. This just seems impossible. Liquid teased us with the comeback, but it doesn't seem possible.
My Control just bought his refresher orb to get his Ravage back off cooldown, left it back inside the base, so Wings will feel like there's no Ravage, but he's got no friends. There's no one else to help him survive. The pickup and the throwdown with EMP. My Control actually needs to go back and regenerate. The Megas up with this last range Rax to fall in Team Liquid. They stumbled in Shanghai, and it looks like we might be seeing a repeat. My Control, he'll avoid. Now is the time, the Ravage with a BKB! It actually just, now that's it, that's game. The Ravage means nothing into the end of the day, and Wings are up 2-0 against Team Liquid. Not a single game dropped here until the grand final, where they've lost 2 in a row and are staring down the barrel of a whitewash.
And Wings a single game away from being able to take this championship. This team, this was their one shot. This is their big opportunity coming from the Chinese region to prove that they were some of the best. They could go to this LAN event and prove themselves, and they're doing it right before our very eyes.
Well, at least there's still some smiles over on the